What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So thinking about Shiba Inu is something that I do constantly. And I'm always thinking about the devs. I'm thinking about where we're going to go for the future, thinking about why information doesn't come out. I'm thinking about a lot of different stuff. And it's crazy to me when I'm sitting here thinking about it, thinking about all the stuff that they have launched, right? I've thought about all the stuff they have launched and how they don't tie to SHIB. But I think they're doing something insanely wrong, and it's just my opinion. It's just speculation. I'm not going to say that I'm 100% right. I'm not going to say that they are 100% right because we don't know what they're thinking. We don't know how it will ultimately affect SHIB unless they physically have a full plan of what they're going to push towards SHIB. But we don't know this detail, right? They don't know this detail and how we're going to react to whatever they end up announcing, because all the things that they thought were internet breaking news were never internet breaking news, was never going to massively, bring in more investors into the SHIB community. It was never going to do that. So they thought that this was going to be crazy. They thought that Wellies was going to be crazy, which Wellies might end up being the only legit thing about this overall ecosystem. But we can definitely talk about that in a future video. Hopefully they don't prove me wrong. But with all of the other pieces that they have here, it's just not big news, right? John Richmond, Bone, Leash, they're not huge news compared to what we focus on, right? It's called the SHIB community for a reason. It's not called the Bone community. Weird. It's not called the Leash community. It's not called anything like that. It's called the SHIB community. So we need to focus on that and we need to see that grow. But anyways, I wanted to talk about something interesting in my opinion. It's mainly around how much they're doing. And I've talked about this in a previous video over on the Let It Burn channel. If you want to go subscribe to that. But it was more of a brief topic. We're definitely going to talk about it in depth here. So make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. And if you guys want to check out my Twitter, follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. You can follow me there. We also have a Discord group link in the description below for the community where we all talk about SHIB and we want to get basically a voice together. If we ever have an opinion, a broad opinion or a big opinion that we can bring to the ecosystem devs, then hopefully that can be seen and they can make some adjustments just based on that one thing that we bring to them. But let's talk about this. So we know that the SHIB community has 3.3 million, and the key word with this is SHIB token, right? They're trying to push everything else by understanding that SHIB, Leash, Bone, Shiboshis, all these other pieces here, welcome to the official Twitter account for Shiba Inu ecosystem. This is the ecosystem. This is only the ecosystem, not for Shiba Inu, but for, I don't even know what to call it. The dog ecosystem, I guess, because it's not just the SHIB ecosystem if nothing else benefits SHIB, but that's not why we're here today. We're not here to talk about what benefits SHIB, right? We would love to talk about that and we would love to get answers on that, but we're literally at a wall. Like, we're walking forward, asking all these questions, and there's a wall right in front of us. We can't do anything but try and break through it. But anyways, we're here to talk about the amount of things that they are creating, right? We understand that 3.3 million followers, a lot of them are following just because of SHIB token. But you do have a lot of people that follow because of other things that they bring on, right? Leash, Bone, Shiboshis, the metaverse, right? Wellies, John Richmond, right? NFTs from both of those, right? Whatever it is, now payments, it doesn't matter what it is. There's so many different projects that are being built, right, within this ecosystem. And it kind of splits focus. It's kind of like if you decide to multitask and people say, a job says, I want you to multitask. And you go and multitask and you do things like you're doing one thing here, you're doing one thing there, all of that stuff. You notice that you start doing a half-assed job, right? With everything. You do a half-assed job with everything, and work never really looks great because you were told to multitask. Multitask is a part of that job. my belief is that multitasking doesn't exist, because what you're doing is your brain is distracting yourself from this to go and do that. And then when you decide to do that again, your brain is distracting yourself from that to do this. So you're never really actually multitasking unless you literally do one thing that benefits so many other things. And that's where it starts to get into it. It's like, all right, well, if you wanted to multitask, if you wanted to be diverse, how about you literally take every single thing that you implement and have SHIB benefit from it? That is a form of bringing people from that community, and you don't have to force people over to that, right? If people believe in SHIB so much and believe in the ecosystem, because the ecosystem is now building bone, where if you buy bone, a certain amount goes towards SHIB, burning off SHIB. You buy leash, a certain amount goes towards SHIB to burn off SHIB. At this point right now, we would have burned off trillions of coins with all of the volume that has gone through with SHIB, bone, leash, Shiboshis, metaverse, land, whatever it is, right? So many different pieces, we would have burned off so much. But they don't decide to implement these burns because they don't care about SHIB. They care about everything else that they can control. And again, this is speculation. You can look at it, and if you're one of those people that believes in the ecosystem, then go ahead. Like, I believe in what they can build and what they're going to build, but I would hope that they add something extra into it that can support the broader community. The bigger community is Shiba Inu, 1.2 million holders. We are the bigger community. So don't distract everybody else that's holding SHIB by having leash out here, by having bone out here, and say that there's something different, that you have governance token and all this. It's not making a difference, right? You can say all that you want about what this does, but it doesn't have the popularity that SHIB does have. And if it had that connection with SHIB and protecting the ecosystem in general, then people would be on it. People would be happy. But that's not the case right now. People are not happy with that. People are not happy with everything that has been put forth. And they've expressed this, and what do? Decide to dance around the questions and don't give us any type of answers that mean anything, right? So anyways, I wanted to talk about that because we really do need to focus on this, because they're building more things out as we speak. Obviously looking at Ryoshi's vision as one of those things that did have any form of success. But what's the point of building something out like this, right, that they can gain rewards from? Why couldn't it go, back towards, I don't know, burning SHIB or something? I don't know what you could have done with it. I'm not a developer, but there could have been something else that was implemented with it. But you have $72,000 in volume that's going through this. You have a total diluted market cap of $35 million, right? It's something that's not necessary. You're distracting people with another position. How many coins, how many investments do you actually need, right? Do you need bone? Do you need leash? Do you need Ryoshi's vision? Do you need burn SHIB, right? Do you need all of these things that are there? I don't think you do, right? Do you need this stable coin? What the hell is the purpose of the stable coin? It seems like that is going to be something that they use as a form of currency, which ultimately we would want SHIB as a form of currency within, the e-commerce space, the metaverse and all of that stuff. But it seems like everything that they can control is getting pushed out as part of this ecosystem, but SHIB is left, high and dry, right? It's not doing anything, even though we have most of the support for this token, right? So I don't know. It just bothers the hell out of me as I think about it. Every single day that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, what are you doing, guys? What are you doing? You are the growth breed, and we're trying to make sure the SHIB community, the SHIB, keyword SHIB, Shiba Inu, that community is focused on growing this position, right? The best way to grow other positions is by supporting the one that you have in your hand. Why would you not focus on that at all until you get to Shibarium? Shibarium should have been the first thing that launched. Everything else should have came afterwards. Less fees, faster transaction times. It's a no-brainer, right? All of this money that people spent on fees for Shiboshis, all this money that people spent on fees for the land, all this money that people spend on Ethereum for the land. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I can't wrap my brain around it. I really can't. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about that. It's not anything to where I'm giving you any type of solution because I'm not a part of the dev team. And I don't think I could anyways, because I could literally just give solutions and talk to them about how this would be better marketed to the overall ecosystem, the overall community. But I couldn't develop anything. Obviously, I have trouble doing something like that because I'm not a developer. But people that are developer and people that are marketers and are part of the growth breed and everything should know that the best way to grow something is by supporting another thing, not just by using the name as a mascot, because people see through that, but being able to support that in a big way, whether it's a buy and burn or a buy back and just hold. I don't care what it is, an eventual burn maybe. It doesn't matter what it is. You support that, this one grows. It's as simple as that. Anyways, guys, you let me know your opinion. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out that SHIB community down below. We do have a lot of people that are involved in it. I think it's 1,900 people that are included in it. And we want to grow this to a lot bigger of a community, but it's going to take time. So again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video. Hopefully I can be live tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure.